Hi there, Lloyd Machedo, speaking to you from lloydmachedo.com. Who is Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding? I have a good friend of mine, good friend in the sense she is a real, genuine person whom I'm lucky to meet online. Her name is Marija Radakovic. Okay, she is an exceptionally intelligent woman who loves animals, and she is one hell of a very strong woman because she has strong views. Now, I have a lot of respect for her because she is not only beautiful in terms of the way she looks, she is even more beautiful in terms of her character and even more amazing where her views are concerned. She is not afraid to say what she has to say. So it is out of this respect that I'm kind of addressing this question of hers. She asked me a question, Lloyd. What about your tattoos? Why the tattoos? What is the motive? How is the difference in your life? So, okay, Marija, I hope I got that name right. Marija, this video is in response to your question. Now, why the tattoos? I always had a fascination for tattoos when I was young. And it was like the first time I saw a tattoo was when I was very, very small. I was a small boy. I remember Al Ghurair Center. You're talking of the very early 80s when Al Ghurair Center was the only shopping mall in the entire United Arab Emirates in the 1980s. So it was like the, Hollywood, like Alice in Wonderland kind of fantasy place where Sindbad was there, where you could play games, video games. So most of the expats, Dubai was nothing but a desert. You only had Hyatt Regency there, and you had Al Ghurair Center. Rest nothing. There was just small buildings. So I remember going there the first time or second time, whatever. And when we were shopping, just going to different shops, I saw this foreigner, and he had this mermaid on his forearm. He had this mermaid, and I just remember seeing it, the white skin of his, and he had that mermaid, and I looked at it and I started touching it, and he obliged. He showed me, and I was touching. I was like, "Wow, what is this?" So that was my first interaction with tattoos. Following that, I used to see people have tattoos, and I was like, "Wow, he has a tattoo. He has a tattoo. Whatever." But then I feel the actual drive came when my cousin actually got, my cousin whose name is Sunil Savio, he's right now in Canada. He got himself an amazing tattoo on his arm. And he was really cool about it. He was showing everyone, seeing my tattoo and all. I was like, fuck, wow, this is so cool. And when I wanted to touch it, he was like, hey, excuse me, don't touch it, don't touch it. Yeah, this is like the, it was like making a statement, fuck, I'm cool. I was like, fuck, I need to get this done. I need to get this. It was driving me mad. So that is where I started to search, where can I get this? I became desperate. And eventually someone told me, there's a Filipino guy, you can get it done in Dubai. And I was like, oh, I can get a tattoo. And you would not believe, the minute I found the Filipino guy, I just went to the guy, and this was the first one. This was the first one you can see. I just told him, put anything you want. I'm serious. I just told him, put anything you want. And I just put this. And I got just, small tribal, that sheepish, shitty design at the back, just a line. Because I didn't know what the fuck I wanted. But I was just happy I got a tattoo. So that was the first one. However, after I got the first one, I started showing off, because when you get a tattoo, you like to show off. I was showing off to everyone, and I used to go to the gym. I was keep showing off my tattoo. I felt cool. Until one day in the nightclub, I saw a guy have a slightly bigger tattoo, and he had a tattoo on his arm. And he had two, and I had only one. I was like, oh, fuck you. Being an obsessive, competitive guy, I couldn't bear that the guy had more tattoo than him. Immediately, I went to the tattoo artist, and I remember telling him, I want one tattoo. So I got this one done, and I told him, okay, put another one. And I put another one here. So I just randomly put, then I had three tattoos. I'm like, I'm cool, because I had a lot of insecurities. You need to understand. So I just wanted to make a statement. I was cool. I was rugged. I was like, eee. I felt nice. Then I saw a guy have a full sleeve. I was like, fuck, this is so cool. And I was like, then I got obsessed. I was like, I must have a fucking sleeve. And I just got the sleeve done. And by the time, it was not about being macho or make a statement. I just wanted it. It was not addiction. It was just It was a statement and it looked really nice. And so I got both of them done. And I realized not many people would want to get a tattoo because it's painful. It's so much of pain. So I got both my arms done. So after I got my arms done, I used to get one tattoo every 2 weeks, okay, in Dubai. This is in Dubai. Then I went for this tattoo festival and I saw, Filipinos having like a big dragon and all that at the back. And I spoke to my tattoo artist guy and he wanted to take part in a tattoo competition. And I said, fine, what can you do for me for my entire back? And he was like, okay, I'll do it for free. Seriously. He said, I'll do it for free, your full back, but I'll put my concept. I was like, go ahead, do whatever you. So he asked me what do I prefer. I told him, horror figures and all that. So he did my whole back. Oh, I just missed. The one I got on my chest, if you see my chest, was a tattoo of my girlfriend who I really loved those days. I got her face. Never get a tattoo of your lover on your body. Never ever. Name or face, nothing. I got it done. After I got it done, she dumped me. Well, that's a different story altogether. So I had this, then I made it into zombie. So I had two tattoos here. I had one tattoo at the center of my back, and by the time that guy gave me an offer, I made the whole back. So tattoo here, full tattoo at the back, hands. But then I was like, how about doing this? How about doing it? Because anyway, I have it. But then I was like, nah, it's too painful. But then, if you check my videos, I was a Toastmaster and I wanted to do a controversial speech where judging others. So for that, I got my legs done below the knee. And then just for that speech. So I got my legs done below the knee. Then I was like, okay, since I got these two done, how about finishing? Then I got a horror face in the center. And then I got the whole thing done. You can check some of my photographs. I'll put one, maybe the display picture where you can see the front and back. So that part was done. Now above the knee was left. Okay, just above the knee. Face was not done. Neck was not done. Hands were not done. So then after thinking for some time, I was like, what do I do? What do I do? I was thinking whether to get it done or not. But this tattoo kept bugging me. And that was the most powerful tattoo among them all. And that was the face. This one here. This was the Mike Tyson one. You remember the Mike Tyson one? I always wanted to get it. Goodness, I was dying to get that tattoo done. I wanted more than anything. And you don't believe this tattoo on my side, just this one. I went to the tattoo artist, I think three times. And when I went there, by the time he was almost going to do it, I got cold feet. I said, no, I don't want to do it. And he kept telling me, are you sure? Are you sure? Because, if you get a tattoo on your face, it's permanent. You can never change it. I was like, fuck. Do I get this done? Do I not get this done? What do I do? Because it kept bugging me until one day finally I said, fuck this, I'll get it done. And I got just this part done. Okay, just this part. After I get it done, I was like, now what are people going to say? You don't believe? People are just like cool. They're like, hey, okay, you got a tattoo. So they didn't react much. All the people said, oh, this is a Mike Tyson one. So I was like, okay, fine. After that, I got above the knee because I wanted to finish that part off and I'd gone to Thailand. So I got above the knee done. Never got my private parts. I didn't think that was necessary to get my ass or asshole. Some people have that. They put like their penis or their dick as a snake. Whatever gets their fancy. I can't do that. So I didn't have anything on the face. But then I decided, okay, fine. Since I have it here, I moved up. The neck was, I'll tell you, neck was horrible. It was so fucking painful. If you're thinking of getting a real pain, the painful ones are here. The painful ones are here where the soft skin is there. The painful ones are, the soft skin at the side of your, where you can get tickled. Those are the soft areas. Even underarms. If you want to know which is a sensitive part, take a rubber band and hit that particular area of the skin. Keep hitting like 20, 30 times. That is the kind of pain you'd feel. So even back of my, where the leg folds and even the feet, when he was doing the tattoo on my feet and here on my hands were vibrating because the skin is thin. So I got it up on the neck because, just wanted to make a statement. And it pained like crazy. It really pained. So I had till here. I had here. But I didn't have the drive to do my face. And this was before the TED Talk took place. Then I'd gone to India. By the time I'd gone to India, I just did the back of my head. I had not done the top. But then when I went for my TED Talk audition, I wanted the TED Talk audition because I wanted to get it. And there were so many people who were better than me in speaking. They had wonderful stories. So I was like, if I have to get this, I have to do something drastic. So I went to the tattoo artist guy. I said, just tattoo the middle, this part of my head, get a tattoo done. So I will go and tell them that my TED talk is going to be about the story of my life as why I got the tattoo. So during my TED talk audition, I'll try to put the link below. I showed them, and you not believe, when I was doing the audition, blood just flowed from my face. And they were like in total shock. Is he still bleeding? Because it was red and it was black. Because I just got the tattoo done and I came there. And they were like, why did you tattoo this? Why did you just tattoo? I told them, that is what my TED talk is going to be all about. And people are like, wow, then we definitely want to know what is your TED talk. So just for that. So I had it here, I had here, I had here. I didn't have it on my face. Then after thinking one fine day, I said, man, I've had everything. I have here, here. Why am I saving this? And then eventually I did this here. This was also another big decision. In hindsight, I'll tell you, I'm just lucky. I'm really, really lucky that I chose such a good design that suited my face. It was like I just visualized all other designs on my face are horror faces. And I told the tattoo artist, you can do anything you want. But the face, I told the guy, do exactly what I want. And I told him, I want these lines coming like this. I never visualized how it would look, but I just had a concept. And I'll tell you, I was so fucking lucky. So fucking lucky that the design didn't turn out to be ugly. Because honestly speaking, the ones this side of my face, I don't like it so much. I don't like the one at the back of my head. There are some designs on my face like this one. I don't like it so much. I really don't like this one so much. I don't like this one, biomechanical, but I love this. This one came out like, wow, the best. So this is the story of the tattoo. Now, how did it impact my life? Well, the one thing it did is, if people see me, they never forget me. It got me a lot of attention. It got me a lot of notoriety. It got me fame. I got the TED Talk because of the tattoo. I got the Coca-Cola ad, the social media ad campaign. You can just take Machedo Coca-Cola. I got it because of this. I get a lot of attention because of this. A lot of people ask me photographs. I get a lot of hate also. People say, what is this shit on your face? You look ugly. I also got rejected by the people I loved because of these tattoos. It was very painful, especially the girl who I did love. She said, how can I marry a guy like you, looks like a freak like you? How can I introduce you as the father of my child? What values will you teach my child? Tomorrow, if you hold my child's hand and we go to the school, they'll say, oh, look, a freak. And the child would lose its self-esteem and value. And, those are very hurtful things which some people told me. In fact, one of the most painful things is, how can you ever be a good parent when you hold the child? What values will you teach the child? People will laugh. The child will be ashamed to have a father like you. And those were really, really hurtful, very hurtful bits, which I still remember. That, I'd be ashamed to introduce you as the father of my child. However, today, I think I have a wife who's very proud of me and who's pretty happy. And I think my kid is pretty happy. I think my kid doesn't judge me that I look like a freak or whatever. But yes, if you check online, you would see plenty of people who are talking shit about me, bad about me, who are insulting me, whatever. So that is okay. They don't matter to me. And many people like to tell, what is this shit on your face? What the fuck is on your face? Yuck. You look like a clown. You look like an asshole. You look like a dog. Man, I'm 41. I don't look handsome. Thank you. Agreed. I'm not, trying out for a modeling contest. So that's cool. So anyway, this is how it has helped my life. If I could go back in time, I would definitely choose a better theme. But yes, I would absolutely get tattooed. Oh, this might also shock you. I got offered $500,000 to get my tattoos removed and convert to Islam by a rich Arab guy. Nice guy. He's a good guy. I also got another guy who offered me lots of money, I think nearly $500,000. He said, please get it removed. I'm your well-wisher. And once again, and convert to Islam and be a spokesperson for Islam. So I got 2 times offers for this. I think I also got one other offer, which was nearly $1 million, whereby they would take all the rights to my name, the face, image, everything else. It was a proposal, not actually an offer on the table. Proposal for they would use for their social media marketing purposes. I kind of said no because I could never use it after that. So yeah, this is the story of me and my tattoos. But you'll not believe the number of women, the number of oh, I enjoyed that. But now I'm retired, and I do get some naughty girls, bad girls, want to have fun and all that, but it's that phase is gone. So do people get scared? Yes, people do get scared, but if I smile, talk to them. I think what people get shocked about is I don't smoke, never never smoked, never drank alcohol, never touched alcohol. I don't get into fights. I'm not violent. I don't shout, scream. I don't listen to death metal. I listen to opera. I listen to 60s, 70s, 80s slow songs, love songs. Hans Zimmer. I listen to stuff like that, and opera like Luciano Pavarotti, Andrea Bocelli. I listen to stuff like that, so people get pretty shocked. Even I listen to Indian music with sitar and tabla. I listen to stuff like that. So anyway, this is me, my tattoos, and myself. Have any questions? Let me know. So Marija Radakovic, I dedicate this video to you, and because you are a good friend, and I have a lot of respect for you. So, guys, this is the story of my tattoos. Any other questions? Let me know. This is Lloyd from LloydMachedo.com. Who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding? Signing off for now. Put your comments down below. I'll always read them. Like the video, thumbs up. Don't like it, thumbs down.